Hey, good day to you. This is Rain, founder of Forex 100. So today on the weekly market analysis, just before we start, I remember that last week I said that this week we wouldn't have any video, but my trip got delayed till the end of March. So end of March, that particular week, there will not be any video analysis. All right. So anyway, Euro dollar on the daily chart, let's have a look over here. Euro dollar on the daily chart, what we see over here is a bearish movement. Market move into a sideways bounce. This is what I call a sideways bounce, a term that I have created many years ago. I think it's about more than 10 years ago. I've been using this term. Basically, you can draw a resistance line over here and support line over here, and you can trade. Buying at the low, selling at the high is pretty much a giveaway by the market. And this kind of trading style is really important, that you do not increase your position as you profit using the same strategy. That's what I meant. Okay, so you can trade both ways, and by reaching the final target or the opposite side, that extreme opposite side, you are looking at 328 pips. So if you traded one standard contract, that's $3,280 US, and that is pretty much, you can say, is easy money until the market fail and move against you. And of course, that could be minimized if you are able to read the candlestick chart and whatsoever. And even if you fail to read those signals or market just change, you are taking the minimum losses, because you're not going to risk 328 pips to earn 328 pips for this setup, correct? Just saying. So setup like this easily give you at 4:1 to the final target, or sometimes even up to 10 or 20:1. No kidding. All right, so down to the 4-hour chart, what we see over here is a very obvious M&W formation. And if you have a follower of my work, you should be able to spot this trading setup and this trading analysis. All right, so to the 1-hour chart, this is pretty much what we have, another M&W formation. So what is your trade plan? You can scan this QR code over here, and once you've done that, it will bring you to our website over here, where you can interact with us, your trading ideas. And this is proven the fastest way for you to learn how to trade. That is to share your trading ideas and to listen to other traders. Right now we have more than 180 participants in this trading view, and I have not really advertised it, doing like advertisement to get people to join the group, and it is everywhere. I can see that it is growing at its own pace, correct? So if you scroll down further, you can even start to learn how to trade for free. How many times that you have so many reasons that you are not able to start things, correct? And right now there's a free course over here, so it's really on your end. If you want to get going, to get started, you want to earn additional income over here, so no excuse. Okay, so hashtag no excuse. Scroll down further over here, you can even see some of the trades that we have done. And of course, this is a running trade, euro dollar. As you can see, the long entry price as long EP is at 1.1163. okay, so perhaps I can just click this over here. You will see how the trade play out, 1163, and this is my first target, my initial stop loss, and target 2. This is what we always do. It's just that in most cases I will not just plot it in the chart, but of course for this one there was a teaching purposes that I'm supporting, teaching and guiding a group of traders how to get going. All right, and I taught them the step by step, and of course I showed them his stop and target profits of this bat pattern. Okay, so we have even for the important rules of a bat pattern, there's already 10 steps, and by having to know all these 10 steps, will put you in advantage of other harmonic pattern traders. And of course there are a few other filters that will make you even better, but this is how we teach stages by stages. Able to identify at this point will already put you in an advantage in trading, because there's so much confirmation has been done. And the other rules, of course, as I'm teaching them this pattern, if they choose to trade, is pretty safe because other filters have been fulfilled. I just don't want to overload these rules to traders, and that's pretty much what we do. And until I see they are able to plot the chart themselves, and that's when I will implement and introduce new rules to make things even easier for them. Okay, anyway, over here what we can see, if you click the play button, and this is where you get to see whether a trader is what we call insta trader. That means to show you the result after, you know, they profit and whatsoever they have traded, and they share it on Instagram. That's why the name is the trader. I'll show you how much money they earn and stuff like that, which I find that is great. It's good, but it's not great, correct? Because you don't learn from it. You don't see the thought process from it. And if you are really interested in trading, I don't see why you don't see the importance of looking through the step-by-step, the analysis is being done, the thought process is being done, what the traders are looking for before they engage a trade. And that is pretty much possible after TradingView have introduced this function of, you know, able to play the chart after we have posted. And pretty much this is the first function that I've seen when TradingView is make available to me a couple of years ago. All right, and as you can see right now, the market is moving towards the first target. We have already shift stops to entry over here for this trade. And to those who are interested, later I will show you how much profits has been made. All right, so back to our daily chart over here, and just right before that, you can see that over here our first target 126 pips and target 204 pips. And what I love about bat pattern, if you traded rightly, you plotted rightly and traded correctly, you should get at least a 2-1 ratio. That means you are risking $1 earning $2, to put it in layman's term. And that is why this is one of the popular patterns for me to teach, because it is easier to grasp, and it does give a great returns, okay, in terms of investment or trading. All right, so back to our charts over here. Okay, so on the daily chart over here, what we see is the sideways bounce movement. So any buying opportunity over here, as long as fulfill the rules, I will engage, and any shorting opportunity, I will just engage. All right, so it will be wise for you to set alert on both ends if you do not check your chart on a daily basis. Down to the 4-hour chart, this is the pattern that we have seen. We have engaged over here, as you can see the play button earlier on. This entire movement at this moment 1163, all right, all the way here is already 109 pips or even 110 pips of profits movement. One very important note that traders, when we are trading, of course, if you are trading one standard contract, you will say, whoa, I'm earned $1,000 and $90 and $1,090, that is enough, I'm going to exit the trade. That is where traders sabotage their own trade, because then if you exit the trade prematurely without any reasons, any solid reasons, you know, earning $1,000 is not a great reason, because, you know, target 2 is the final target profit level, and it doesn't show any sign of weakness at this moment. And if you continuously to do that, then in a way your risk and reward ratio will not make sense. Let me just show you over here. Okay, so yeah, you are risking 91 pips, so you risk $910 and you earn $1,000. Well, it's good, it's okay, but it's not great, because there will be times that you're going to hit your stop loss, and you know, because you take all these early profits, instead of earning 2,040, having the potential to earn 2,040, you only earn 1,000, so you're 1,000 short, correct? So this is, I cannot stress any more importance on this. All right, so get a mentor, get a coach which have a environment to support you to learn, to support you to hold on to trades that you have wrote your trade plans and stuff like that. And it's really important not to just blindly follow the trading ideas, but having your trade plan out before you even hit the engage button, and that's very, very important. Down to the 1 hour chart, this is what we have. Well, we have a potential opposing view over here. So the first one is a shorting opportunity, which is a butterfly pattern complete at 1.1307. And let's say if the market slide down from this point, then traders who have not managed to engage a trade at 1.11, there's an opportunity for you to engage a trade again. If I didn't remember wrongly, 1.11 happens to be a new low for many years. We have not seen that price level. I do remember during the period, the 2012 period, when the acronym that's introduced, even the year before, 2011, I believe, the Euro peaks, Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain having this debt issue, their debt credit issue and stuff like that. Euro dollar at one point slide to the lowest 1.18, and this is all by memory. I've not checked it. So 1.11 will be the new low. So this is something that's very interesting to watch, whether this level able to hold before we head in for a buying opportunity over here. Okay, so why this opposing view is just as important, because if you trade off the 4-hour chart, it's pretty normal that it move up and down, correct? So by the time it fulfill, let's say a butterfly pattern, let's see, which is at 1.1308, it has already passed the first target. And typically most of the harmonic pattern traders, what they will be doing is, once the target 1 has been achieved, a portion of their trade has been exited. For myself, I exit the minimum, which is 33% of my entire trading position for the trade. Most traders, they exit more, okay, because having the thoughts of target 1 will have a higher hit rate than target 2. That's pretty much trader common sense, okay? But through my own statistics and data testing and how I identify this pattern, I realized that for me to have a better result is for me to stick through the plan, unless the chart is showing me my series of warning signs. I should just let it run, and it does give me the reward is the risk I want to see, okay? So, or rather the reward I want to see in exchange of the risk that I've put in. Okay, so if you ask me over here, what should you do if you already have engaged a trade, you have already bought it, then just ignore the butterfly pattern. Of course, when the pattern completes at 1.1307, if you see a bit of consolidation, that means it start to move, not able to break and close above after a couple of candles. At the minimum, shift stops to entry and just wait it out if that is your plan. So you have to decide at this moment whether are you going to intervene the trade, are you going to exit the trade, are you going to trade against the trade. And why if you trade against the trade, meaning to say that your initial trade, you have bought it and you decided to short it right now, and after the consolidation market boom up, what will you do? So these have to be considered before it presents you the information. So likewise, if the market just fall from here, there isn't a chance for you to hit the butterfly pattern, and let's say hit down to the entry price, you can stop at entry. What do you do? For me, it's really simple. If you stop me out at entry, I'll just wait for the sharp pattern completion, and will not do anything before that. All right, unless a new trading setup opportunity presents itself. So let's say this is X to A, B, C, D, forming a bad pattern, complete about 1.1190. And once the pattern has confirmed, I will just engage a buy over there. All right, and that is when I'm going to use my invented upsize trade to stretch the target upwards and stuff like that to fulfill my bad pattern completion on 4-hour chart. All right, so that is a bit advanced stuff, but I just want to share some of thought process if you want to turn yourself from good to great traders. That's pretty much I have for you over here. Recently, we find that there are a couple of institutes, financial institutes are looking for graduates from our schools to work for them. So if you're interested, however, if you're not enrolled in our courses, you want to find out for job opportunities, drop me a note. We'll see if you are a good fit, and we'll prepare you for the job. All right, and you have to be hurry because they are already looking, and we have already recommended some of them. That's pretty much I have for you right now. Till then, remember always plan your trade and trade your plan. Take care.